Welcome back, everyone, to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. My name is Gordy. Hello. And today is day 6 of Food Facts Week. One surprising food fact every single day. Today, who was Chef Boyardee? He was real, folks. Buckle up. Like and subscribe if you haven't so you can keep up every single day. I do this every single day. You know the red can, right? The smiling mustache, the name, the Chef Boyardee. Culinary icon. But here's the twist. He was real. He was Italian, and he once actually catered a presidential wedding. There's probably some Chef Boyardee at the White House right now, but the actual guy, the actual chef, catered a presidential wedding. His name was Ettore Boyardee, born in 1897 in Piacenza, Italy. He came to America as a teenager, already obsessed with food, and he didn't waste any time. By his early 20s, he was head chef at the famed Plaza Hotel in New York City. At age 17, he helped cater President Woodrow Wilson's wedding reception, so yeah, he hit the ground running. He was prodigious, a little chef prodigy, big aspirations, but his real empire began in Cleveland, Ohio. In 1924, Boyardee opened his own restaurant, Il Giardino d'Italia, and it was a hit. So much so that customers kept asking to take home extra sauce. At first, he poured it into old milk bottles, and then he started bottling it with purpose. That side hustle then turned into a business. Soon demand grew so much he opened a factory in Milton, Pennsylvania. But there was one problem. Americans couldn't pronounce Boyardee. So he phonetically spelled it out. Boy-R-D. Boy-R-D. Is that the right direction? We'll see. I feel like it might not be. But anyway, Chef Boyardee was born. Fun fact, his last name was eventually legally changed to Boyardee just to make things simpler. Ettore Boyardee became Hector Boyardee. During World War II, the U.S. military asked him to help feed the troops. He pivoted the entire factory to produce canned pasta for soldiers. Over 250,000 cans a day. Sorry, I'm still laughing because I'm not certain which way the words go. I hope I got that right. And I can cut this if I did get it right. Before the war, Chef Boyardee's factory was already producing meals on a national scale. At its peak, it employed over 5,000 workers and ran 24 hours a day. His food wasn't just in grocery stores. It was being served in schools, hospitals, passenger trains, the big three. When World War II hit, he converted 100% of his production to military contracts. The company shipped more than 50 million cans of food to soldiers overseas. The military praised it for being durable, nutritious, and comforting, like getting a little taste of home in the foxhole, That goes a long way. I can't imagine how much nostalgia tied to one of your most base senses of what that must do. In recognition, the U.S. War Department awarded him a Gold Star for excellence in civilian wartime service. He's one of the few chefs in history to receive that kind of honor. After the war, demand for canned food skyrocketed. Families now associated it with victory, efficiency, and modernity. Chef Boyardee leaned into that image with one of the first nationally broadcast food ads in the 1950s. In early TV ads, he would appear in full chef whites, proudly explaining his ingredients with a thick Italian accent that marketers would then say, "That's very authentic." Unlike me. Despite selling the company in the 1940s, Boyardee remained involved as a consultant for decades. He insisted the tomato sauce recipe never be changed. And it wasn't always lowbrow. His early canned meals were based on his actual restaurant recipes. Spaghetti and meatballs, beefaroni, ravioli. He prioritized quality using real tomatoes, olive oil, and cheeses. Of course, over time, the brand shifted to fit mass market tastes, but Boyardee was proud of it. He saw it as a way to share Italian cooking with American families, many of whom at the time had never tasted pasta before. In interviews, he said his mission was to make good food affordable. His son Mario once said, Mario was probably born in the States. Mario said, "My father believed that if you couldn't share a good meal with people, what was the point?" And Chef Boyardee passed away in 1985 at the age of 87, but his legacy is still alive, both in the supermarket aisle and in American food culture. So there you have it. Chef Boyardee wasn't just a logo. He wasn't. He was not like the Trix Rabbit or something. He was a real chef, a culinary prodigy, a branding genius, and a war hero of canned pasta. Really, actually, a pretty impressive, ambitious individual. Really encapsulated the American dream of that era. And I'll eat some Chef Boyardee every couple years. I don't know why. It's a nostalgic taste for me too. And you just have to think about it as its own thing. You can't be all snooty about it. You can't be like, "Oh, I've been to Italy before, so I don't like this." No, you got to be like, "This is Chef Boyardee," and this is like, sometimes you just want it. Can't describe it. Let me know what you think of Chef Boyardee. Let me know if you already knew this. Let me know if you remember any of the commercials from the 1950s. I don't know. Maybe you do. But yeah, go check out my sources too, which can be found in the YouTube description. And give me a rate, like, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It really helps a lot. And go check out the 1 minute version, please, if you have the time. At Smartest Year Ever everywhere, you can find me and you can watch that 1 minute clip. But in the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. I will see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever. We have the final food facts week post coming up tomorrow, so don't miss it, okay? I'll see you then. Bye. Bye. Was that a phone call?